I think I have to record that again. Anyways, so hey everyone, whoever is viewing this tarot reading, today is a very interesting topic. It is about what spiritual trends should you follow, since everything is not for everyone, and I have been a victim for things that I shouldn't be focusing too much on. And I don't know, with experience, I just had this discernment that, this is not for me. And the thing that worked for me is not necessarily going to work for you, okay? One thing I do want to mention about spiritual community is I respect everyone's choices and methods and beliefs and everything. What I am a little bit not a little bit more offended is when you want, like, you being forced to do something out of desperation, okay? So yeah, and then being desperate kind of makes you invest into things that you shouldn't be investing in. So with that said, let's get into the tarot reading, and let's start with your piles. So you have pile number 1, love. Pile number 2, help. I'm not sure if it's still a mirror. Pile number 3 as happiness. And pile number 4 with the number 24 as karmic relationship. Okay, so you can pick your pile, and I'm going to go to pile number 1. Let's see, pile number 1, what is your current energy? What spiritual trend are you following? Interesting, you got the number 24, moss, with adaptability, and then you have pile number 4, so maybe you can watch pile 4 as well. You don't have to. You know what I feel? Pile number 1 with this moss card and love. The spiritual trends that you be following are all connected to manifestation, and you trying to manifest something while doing a ritual. This is, I think, you could be manifesting a person, you could be getting some tarot readings for that person, or this is something that I do see, like you burning something, burning a sage, burning some organic scents, some candles to, like, you are, I think, following a YouTube tarot personality that specializes in this, or something like that, of that sorts. And this card is for like the spiritual trend that you should not be following, and I'll tell you why. Because in these cards, I'm like, I shuffle these because I wanted to know why, and then what's the purpose, right? Like, how can you, what else should you do about it, right? If not this, then what? You could be like manifesting a person as well with love, or this is something that it's either revenge or wanting someone back. This is not like a new love situation, but you're doing like mostly manifestation about someone. Okay, rituals about someone, and these rituals include like burning organic things and sage, incense, and then what else, candles, and then I see that string cord cutting trends. Okay, so like I said, revenge or you want to get back with someone. And that is, these trends are not for you, because um, not only these are like draining you from your original purpose, it's taking away a lot of your energy, and it is being siphoned as something not right. Does that make sense? Okay, now let's see what is the purpose, right? Yeah, you have a student with the light attributes humility and devotion to knowledge, openness to lifelong learning, and then shadow attribute as arrogance in the pursuit of destructive knowledge, unwillingness to translate knowledge into action. Then you have scribe with light attribute, perceiving knowledge and information. And then the third one, you have Midas and miser or miser. You have light attribute, entrepreneurial or creative ability to turn anything to gold, delight in sharing life riches, shadow as hoarding money and emotions, obsessive fear of losing your wealth. For some reason, this heavily feels like I want a revenge, like I want a rematch. Whatever this person did, like for people who resonates with revenge, right? Since this is like a generic reading, I cannot specify it unless there's a specific message. But people who are like focusing on spiritual trends or practices that are something like revolving around the matter of revenge in terms of love and heartbreak, let me just tell you one thing. This person is, I want to say, like, they have changed. Okay, they've changed. Wait, let me confirm. What have they changed? Because I don't get a bad energy from this person, number one, but I get like very hurt energy from you. Like you're blaming this person for something. So you have 10 of Wands, the Empress. Oh, I get it. Knight of Swords, yeah, okay, I get it. Okay, this person might have overpromised and underdelivered. This person might have, given you hopes, and even for that matter, like not even verbal hopes, like actions and promises and everything, and then they would have decided like, oh, it's not you, it's me, kind of this, like we cannot work together, I'm going to break up with you, or this is not working for me, and and that kind of makes me, like as a tarot reader, feel like I can understand why you feel like there should be a payback in this situation. Like you feel you have been wronged. Again, this is just so that you can connect with this reading, not to demean you in any way. I'm just trying to be on the same page as you, so that I can tell you like what's happening. With the Four of Swords and the Magician, what can I say? I mean, listen, I want to be mad at this person on your behalf too. Like, of course, I'm on your side, but the thing is, this person is a little bit of stupid. And I mean, yeah, oh my god, and they're stalking you too. So this is the whole picture that I'm getting, pile number 1, because clearly, I mean, this person is not capable of anything. And when I say capable, it's like whatever they promise, they're just good with words. Literally, you dodged a bullet. And like I said, I was not getting any bad energy from them because they're just too stupid like that, Nothing was intentional here, but they just wanted like some sort of validation from you. So coming back to people who are doing it in terms of like love, like you want to get back with someone. One of the spiritual trend that would actually work for you is writing. Everything to do with pen and paper, when you focus on things and when you repeat it, right? Because burning is apparently not, it's actually taking away from you. So whoever is helping you with that ritual, or if you're someone who is like following a YouTube video, you're just giving away your energy, and that person is like siphoning your energy. And again, there's no shade, of course it was intentional, you did on purpose, I mean, you did like with full awareness. But what will work for you is this: writing it down and then visualizing it. Another spiritual trend that would work for you in manifesting this love back is, for those who want to have this, for those who are like planning for revenge, I mean, you don't need to do any trend, you're just good on your own. Literally, you got protected from this person. And for those of you who are manifesting, visiting that places, or this doesn't have to be like you traveling overseas or across your country or continent, right? This could just simply be you traveling to the places like, let's say, your local coffee shop or your grocery store. Sorry, your local grocery store, your coffee shop, and then you just you can picture them standing beside you while you buy stuff for yourself. You can picture them that whatever food that you're making, what would it feel like to share it with them? Or you can picture like what would it feel like to buy a coffee with them, so something like that. Or if you're someone who's like, this is your ex, you can visit places that you had been to, and then that they have like pent up energy with them, and you can use it to manifest them back. Okay. That was like quick. I liked it. That's all I had for you. Thank you for watching, and I'm going for pile number 2. Okay, pile number 2, help. Oops. Sorry. You could be an artist, pile number 2. Like, you could be into an art form called Bharatnatyam, or you could be someone with like a dance art form that is very delicate, that uses your feminine movements to manifest into physical reality. Okay, so you had like quite a bit of cards, because I feel like you're like deep into something. You have Sun, Faith, and 38 number, and then you have Rainbow Beauty with number 30. It's like you think you need help, but you don't. Uh, you know what? It's just like, this is like, when spirit guides give you that beating. So the spiritual trends that you're following right now, I do feel is like meditation, trying to calm your nervous system. And with this rainbow beauty, I get like the spiritual trend that you're trying to do is to hold on to a future, to hold on to hold on to what is this energy? Oh, to hold on to like something that you have planned in your own terms. Okay, makes sense. So if you're someone who is trying to hold on to, or I don't know, I feel like you grasping onto an idea or something that you are trying to manifest really hard, okay? And the thing is, you're not facing the truth. You're not trying to accept that this is something that I should let go. This could be like in terms of career or love or something like that, but I do feel like you feel like you've surrendered, but you haven't. You're like in very much control, like you still control it a lot. Because in both these cards I see like huge vast landscapes, and what would it be like to be here witnessing this in person, right? Of course it's going to be like a very surreal and real kind of and I mean surreal means that very surreal experience to experience these landscapes in person. Let me show you. But your spiritual trends are everything to do with how you can manifest things faster, quicker. If that doesn't resonate, then this is not your pile, okay? Whatever I said before this message, if that doesn't resonate, that's not your pile. Do not force it. And if you are like forcing it, then yes, this is your pile. Or if the artist thingy helped, then maybe this could be like a warning that you should take in consideration before you follow any sort of spiritual trend after this. So these cards are shuffled with the intention of finding what's good for you and what will work for you, and the purpose of your doing this spiritual practice or whatever new trend that you're trying to follow. So you have the Gambler with light attribute, willingness to follow intuition even when others doubt you. Shadow attribute, relying on luck rather than hard work. You remind me of someone I knew. But anyways, then you have the Fool or Fool. Light attribute, fearlessly revealing emotions, helping people laugh at absurdity and hypocrisy. And then Shadow is using humor to wound rather than liberate. Denial of definitely remind me of someone. Then you have Child Nature with light attribute, friendships with animals, communicate with nature spirit. Shadow attribute, tendency to abuse animal, people, and environment. I like how you have green, because all these trends and everything are stemming from a place of love. and not like deceit. So I like how you're like protecting yourself at the end. You're like, maybe, ooh, okay, maybe you're someone who's doing this to protect yourself from heartbreak. But what are these trends? I don't get it. What does landscapes means? Ooh, okay. Have you like recently done a time capsule or something like that with, things or something, burying something in the ground? I don't know what is the name of that spiritual practice, but it's like you visualizing like this is me grounding this energy into the ground, and you literally go and bury stuff. Yeah, it kind of dabbles between black magic and very light-hearted manifestation technique, but I don't know who you are following. I don't feel that spiritual leader or teacher that you are following. Maybe this is someone in person who's guiding you. I don't get like they have like a YouTube presence or any online platform that they have. They do feel like you have very good intentions, like your heart is at a very good place with this is my boob weird? Okay, sorry. I just thought like, okay, so your heart is at a good place with this, but the thing is, what I don't know, like, I don't know if both of you have considered the aftermath or the consequences of what is going to happen when you do it, when you go through it. I do feel you are about to do something. Let me just clarify. Ew, that was horrible. Let me try it this way. Bitch. Sorry. अरे अब बेकार है ये. Oh, okay. That was okay. What is my pile number 2 trying to follow? Knight of Swords. What are you trying to follow, pile number? Ace of Wands and 5 of Cups. I just heard never again. King of Wands. What are you not doing ever again? What are you so scared of? Oh. What is happening? Oh, okay. Oh. Oh. Okay, this took a complete 180. So, what I was getting was in your energy or the spiritual trends you were trying to follow was you hiking a lot. I don't know, you talking to trees. This is what something I used to do as well. Like if I was too overwhelmed with something or I was too heartbroken with something, I would just go towards the ocean and just complain my heart out. And then I would feel better and then I would go back home. So I don't know if you are someone who hikes a lot, because I see you trying to protect yourself from something that is going to ruin you. Wow. My hand is literally shaking. Can you see it? This is not me doing it. No, it's not happening. You're like, okay, this means tea. I'm gonna be nosy with you, pile number 2. I wanna know what you're trying to not do or what you're scared of. Because I do have I do know what's the outcome, like what was the answer or what is beyond you being scared, but I wanna know what you being scared of. Yeah, definitely. I get this. What if they use you for your money? Oh my god, okay. Yeah. What is it was all about money all the while? And this is your hard earned money. I mean, definitely pile number 2. I get it. Because let me just show you. So you're scared of going out there, falling in love again, and then I think what spiritual trends that you're doing is something to heal yourself from the past heartbreak or breakup. Okay. And you, whatever you're scared of is totally understood, totally valid, totally not should be taken seriously and not very lightly. You're right. So what lies beyond this fear is you finally, or you're meeting someone who matches you. Like if you're a girl watching this reading or a biological female watching this reading and your interest is biological male, then that person is like a male version of you. Okay. And then vice versa as per your gender requirements. So they have the same emotions, same understanding, same fears as you. Let me show you. So you have the 9 of Wands and then the Lovers, which is then followed by 2 of Cups. So they are reciprocating everything that you felt. Okay, so don't be scared. What spiritual trends that you should be following? You like I said, you're some sort of artist, right? You use your hands with like very delicate form of art. Sorry. So you have the Gambler, Fool and Child Nature. What spiritual trend will work for you is literally networking and going out there and being on dating apps. Literally show yourself, like be your authentic self. And if this, I don't know, I don't get like another person on the other end, but if this is a person that you want and for them you're trying to be careful about it, go talk to them. What's the worst thing that's gonna happen? They're gonna say no. Like the shadow side is, abusive, or like abusive is too much. But I'm just saying that you will be free from this mental prison. You will be free from what ifs, regrets, why this, why that, the 5 of Cups that I saw. So I would suggest the more you're out there, the less you impulsively speak is something that will benefit you, rather than doing these spiritual walks and grounding and stuff. You don't need grounding, you need action. And I think action is another form of grounding. So Thank you for watching. Like, share, subscribe, and I'm going to pile number 3. Pile number 3. You have happiness. Look at you. I think you're someone who's recently adopted a husky, a German shepherd, a baby Rottweiler, some breed of dog that grows into a bigger size, and not the babies, the ones that you can carry in your hand. Number 6 could be significant for you, doesn't have to be. Let's see what spiritual trend are you trying to follow. You have owl intuition with 28. Ooh, I like it. You are tapping into tarot readings. You're at the right place. You have child divine with shadow light attributes as innocence, purity, and redemption. Suggests a special connection with the divine, and then shadow attribute as an ability to defend oneself against negative forces. Then you have destroyer. Oh my god. Yeah, this is a higher calling. You have light attributes as release what is potentially destructive, prepare for new life, and shadow attribute as intoxication with destructive power, destroying others' dreams or potential. So this is like, I do get like the yin and yang equivalent that we have in Hindu mythology, that is Shiv and Shakti energy, that is on the table right now for you. I want to get some clarifiers before I talk about the spiritual trend that you're following. It has to do with tarot readings. You could be someone who's learning to tarot read, right? But let me just tell you one thing. Something that you should definitely tap into later is psychic readings. You might get a lot of downloads, lot of out of the blue thoughts. I'm hearing like voices of the people you've never heard. You're listening that as well. So maybe you can tap into that. What is the spiritual trend that my pile number 3 is trying to follow? You have 2 of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, 5 of Cups, and Knight of Cups. Something that is passed down in generation. This is not, if your family is someone who has never seen tarot, it's not true. There is someone who is alive in your family that does this, but you don't know of them, or maybe they are cut off, or maybe they've left the family or something like that, like they're married to someone else, or they moved away and cut off all the contacts and stuff. So this is like a confirmation from your ancestors that if you're feeling like you're the black sheep and you'll have to do everything from beginning, don't worry, you have someone who's going to back you up later in your journey. However, if you are someone who gets like a lot of dreams, one good spiritual practice for you is going to be to write it down, or to, if you can, paint it. Also, I did say in the beginning, you have this beautiful pet that has entered your life, will enter your life, I feel, soon. Give it a 6 months, 6 weeks kind of situation. This pet is very much your familiar. I know it sounds like a little bit this, but familiar, the concept that I am viewing it is, they come into your life when your soul is about to break. Okay, like I had one. I am someone who hates cats. Okay, like I'm not a cat person. Hates is too strong, but I'm not a cat person. I'm a dog person. So yeah, I've got like a black cat energy, but I like dogs as pets. And my sister, she's kind of she is like a dog personality, but she likes cats, right? So my point is, like, so I met this beautiful baby kitten. I don't know, I've mentioned this many times in my tarot readings. I don't know if you've come across that, but I met that when I was at the worst point in my life, okay, when everything was about to flip. And I'm going to tell you that that cat had something in it that I just picked it up and I started caring for it. But like my mom and dad, they are not like very pro pet household, right? So I was like, I live in a housing society apartment building, right? So I left it downstairs, and then there was this, I don't know, what is the worst word that you can call someone who takes life, right? He basically stamped that kitten, and that died. The baby just died, and I was there crying, and everyone around me were like, oh my god, this is so sad, yeah, you must be hurting and blah blah blah. And all I could think about was, why is this like, I was already at my lowest, why am I, this like more broken into pieces, right? I'm not saying that that's gonna happen to you, but it was like a sort of an ego death that happened. And now hopefully that beautiful cat, whose name was Buttons, is in a better place. And I did feel it, like sitting on my leg, and then walking through my shoulder when I used to sleep and used to cry myself to sleep. But it was only 9 days. I only had like 9 days with him, and it was magical. It was amazing. I didn't know that I could care about someone so much. So familiar is something like that. They appear when you're gonna have the biggest breakthrough, or kind of save your soul from breaking into more pieces, okay? So yeah, with that said, I do feel like your calling is higher, and just doing tarot readings or learning about tarot is not enough, because your power lies more towards how you vision. Like, you have clairvoyance, clairaudience as well, I hear. So that TV show, Battle of the Fates, so you have shamans, you have tarot readers, all types of spiritual practitioners, right? So somewhere between shamanism and psychics. I don't know, they had sajus as well. I don't know what's that. They were like doing some technical thing, but I don't get that for you. And then you have 10 of Wands and 2 of Cups. You have a spiritual partner as well who practices this already. So if you're a man watching this, I think you're going to step into this. And if you're a woman watching this, your spouse is someone who already does that. And then you have the 5 of Swords. So yeah, that is the one spiritual trend that you should hold on to, because your life is going to upgrade soon, and you need to be prepared that way. And this is nothing scary, so don't worry, because not only protected, you have like literally a physical manifestation of your spirit guides with you soon. So yep, so that's all I have for you. Thank you for watching. Like, share, subscribe, and I will see you in my next reading. Pile number 4 with the number 24. Pile number 4 with number 24. You have karmic relationships as your chosen pile. There's someone who is gonna meet a divine partner. You have forest diversity, you have rain renewal. I don't know, your purpose is very big here. Pile number 4. If you're someone who's always struggled to keep connections, and when I say struggled, it's like they fail to understand you and you're the one who would always make ends meet to understand people, this is your pile. The spiritual trends that you're following right now is no, you're not talking to your spirit guides or you're like on a break, or this is like something fun you thought you would watch. Something is like you put something on mute right now, or you're trying to avoid for the sake of your mental health. So I see you like doing a lot of gardening and physical activities, but mostly like focusing on your body. Let's see, what's this? This is, oh, shapeshifter, see? So you have the light attributes, skill at navigating, sorry, my bad. Skill at navigating levels of consciousness, abilities to see the potential in everything. Shadow is projecting any image that serves your personal agenda in the moment. Then you have Prince with the light attribute, romantic charm and potential for power. Shadow as using power for self aggrandizement. Yeah, I had looked up this meaning. It's something like something that satisfies something like you doing something wrong, like not you but the meaning of this word. Okay, pile number 4. For some of you who could be resonating with you just focusing on your body and you're like, nah, I'm not taking break from anything. For them especially, you just like doing like your gym activities, and then you focused on your relationships. You're trying to focus on how to better boundaries, and I see you like taking a lot of actions. This is not considered as a spiritual trend, but you like good at taking care of your spiritual body right now, and you're doing it by any means possible. Again, like people who are insecure are gonna get hurt, so of course, I mean, you always have liability, but not in a way where you're destroying someone else's peace and then doing it for your own sake. Like I said, the shadow attribute of this, you're not doing that. You're just like, listen, I need a break from your stupid drama so I'm going away, and then that person would consider that as like destroying their peace, right? So like I said, you have someone coming in, and then you have the layer of you taking a break and focusing on your health, and then someone who's coming in is like matching that frequency. So yeah, this is not more like a what spiritual trend you should be following, pile number 4. This is more like who is coming in for you and what you should do about it kind of reading, I feel. The Hierophant, this could be like a future spouse of yours. Do you know them? You have Justice and 10 of Cups. I don't know, you met them in an office, you met them at a workplace. I want to say legal place. They were your client, they will be your client if you don't know them. But this gives me you know them. This is someone you know. And oh my god, and you want them in your life with the 10 of cups. Like, take it only if it resonates. You have Queen of Pentacles, and then at the back of the deck you have the Moon. This person is someone who is and then the Lovers. This person is someone who's going to be like an end game for you, and I do feel like you focusing on yourself is kind of drawing them in. They're like, yay, pile number 4 is my person, sort of. They're very excited about you. Do they know you? 4 of Swords. They have dreamt about you. That is so ooh, okay, this person, they are going to be so shocked when they see you because they've dreamt about you. Okay, they Ace of Cups and Ace of Wands. Yeah, they have definitely dreamt about you. They're so much in love with you even before they see you. Wow, this feels like one of my the world. Yeah, this person is at a distance. There is like a distance in between you guys. And then the Chariot and the Star. So yeah, one of my readings I did mention like falling in love with you even before seeing your face. This is very interesting. Number 4. What's gonna happen of this situation? What is gonna come of this situation? You have Death. You're ending. Ooh, nice. I like it. Good. You're ending overworking. You're ending settling for things that are not then things that did not deserve you, people who did not deserve you, work opportunities who exploited you. And then you have with the 8 of Pentacles, things that made you feel like you were never enough. So these all things are ending when this person comes in. And then you have 9 of Pentacles and 6 of Pentacles, because they're someone who is like a no bullshit kind of person. They are good at reciprocating things. They're good with boundaries. They're good with taking care of themselves. They are already good at partnerships and connections. This person is definitely single, if you were wondering, or if this is someone you knew and then you didn't know the relationship status. So yeah, trust me, they are single. Let's see how can pile number with the Page of Swords, I think you stalk them. How can pile number 4 impress? Pile number 4's person. Pile number 4's future spouse. Ooh, I like this message, by the way. How can they impress? Oh my god, okay. Let me just show you this whole story. So you have the Page of Wands and the Magician in reverse. Okay, one thing for sure is they are already impressed by you. I don't know if you know this person in person, because since they don't know you, or maybe they know you but like not this closely, like how much they know you from their dreams. I do get this could be like a spiritual person, doesn't have to be, but was it pile number 3? I think so. Yeah, I think so. I was reading for pile number 3. I was telling pile number 3 how their spouse is going to be like a very spiritually awakened person and how they should also tap into this energy. But what is this? Okay, but with you, pile number 4, this person is already impressed. With the Magician in reverse, I don't think you'll have to do anything. The way you are is enough for them. Then you have 7 of Pentacles, 7 of Cups and 10 of Swords. So this I want to say is you guys are gonna get to know each other, I think, after marriage. Like after marriage, the things that you guys are gonna come across are gonna make you feel more stronger. Like With the ten of swords is usually, I mean, come on, it is literally the confirmation came a little bit later, but then take that bell notification or that home apartment bell as a confirmation that yes, this person is your person. But with the ten of swords, I mean, imagine this is the most negative ass card. And when I say negative, it's depressed, it's anxiety, it's all those heavy emotions that your heart goes through, right? But this person is so good at you helping you come out of it. I think you are someone who's been a little bit sad about your partners and stuff. This person is very good. Look at this guy, he's just spitting fire and turning into pentacles. They're good at making adverse things work for them. They're good at that. Anything else should we know about this person? Anything else? Five of Wands. They're very possessive of you. Five of Swords, yeah. They do not like you giving the same sort of treatment to everyone. They hate it. They hate it. Trust me, they hate it. Soon. I heard soon. You've got the two major cards as a confirmation of when you'll meet this person. It's going to be soon, with the number 4 and the number 7. These could be the dates, these could be the months. Keep an eye out. With 4th of some date, 7th June, July, right? Take it how it resonates. But yeah, that's all I had for you, pile number 4. Thank you for watching. Please like, share and subscribe my video and my channel if this was your vibe, and if you have any more suggestions, feel free to give me. I would love to do a nice new topic. Something like that's not boring. I mean, come on, the Empress. Ooh, you have the pair. This is like your person. Yay, I'm happy for you. Thank you for watching, and I have to go back and work. Bye.